I bought some burbs. There is this store at the mall near me that just sells a whole bunch of eclectic nerd collector things. You can find anything from Star Wars, Transformers, Ninja Turtles. I've seen My Little Ponies there, Gem Dolls, Monster High. There's Pokemon cards. Just about any nerd thing that you can collect, you can find at least a little bit there at this store. I usually go in looking for Ninja Turtles. The guy that works there, he's a super friendly guy. He's like, hey, you're the girl that collects Ninja Turtles. So they're starting to remember me there. I happened to walk by and they had these fairy tale birds in their display window. And I couldn't pass them up. Fairy tale birds are kind of an extended part of the My Little Pony toy line. They did birds, they did cats and dogs as well. I used to have some of the cats. It would come with a mom cat and two kittens, and I had two sets. I don't have them anymore. I sold them and traded them for other stuff back when I was more into the My Little Pony trading and buying and selling. I kind of go in and out of My Little Pony collecting. I get like a wild hair and I collect and I sell for a while and curate my collection to how I like it, and then I drop off the face of the earth when in the pony community until I feel like collecting again. Like I always look at fairy tale birds and I think about collecting, but I've never gotten into them big time or anything. But it just so happens when I was walking by this store, they had these three birds in there. They're all in really good condition. They were $40 each, which is pretty much right about how much you would want to pay for a bird in really good condition with the stands. So the price was reasonable for these birds. So, I walked in and I looked around, and after I'd looked at everything else, I go up to the guy, because then he was like, hey, you're the girl that collects the Ninja Turtles. And I was like, yep. And then I was like, I want those fairy tale birds in the display window. And he's like, all of them? And I was like, hell yeah, all of them. Like a fucking baller. I picked them all up. And it was just really nice to be able to get a bunch all at once and to like have them in hand. Like I said, they're all in really good condition. These birds came out in the mid 1980s, between I think 86 and 87, somewhere around there. And there are 55-ish birds. There's quite a few of them actually, and they were only out for a little while, but they sure turned out a bunch, and it reminded me that I like them, and I will possibly buy a few more. I'll at least troll eBay for a bit. I brought these home, and then immediately I did go on eBay and I got this one. This one I know her name is Taffeta, but I don't remember all their names. But then I got this one too, and she's gorgeous. So these are all brand new to my collection, which is very, very small. Dinah. Dinah. Can you not, please? Can you not? No. Look, play with this. Come here. Oh, my cat is an absolute menace. Okay, so these are all brand new. I got 4 birds to add to my extremely small collection. It was never really a collection, I would say, until now. But these are the 4 new ones. I have this one. This one came in a My Little Pony lot. I bought a big lot on eBay, and it happened to have this. It was either an eBay lot or somebody gave me a box of their ponies and this happened to be in it. But, so this was just like a bonus bird, a bonus burb when I was purchasing My Little Ponies. And this one, also, when I got this, I was like, oh, hey, I should collect them. And, because I still didn't really have a collection. And, this is my whole collection before then. Her name is Tickletails, I believe, because she's got feathers on her chest and also feathers on her body because she's a bird. This is my childhood fairy tale bird. This is the only one I have in this size. And I have just her stand. Dinah! She's, oh my gosh. I have just her stand. Can you, she also just attacked this poor thing. Dinah. Look at this monster. Okay, so once again, this is my childhood burb. Her name is Tickletails. She's got feathers on her chest. I guess I didn't really show you guys. This blue one, I don't know. She has, like a necklace on her. They all have, just like the My Little Ponies, they all have little markings. This one has a telephone. Taffeta has like a lace. It's like a little lace doily thing. She feels a little bridal to me. This white one has ballet shoes. And then this one is like a Christmas one, even though it's not really, I wouldn't say it's Christmas colors, but it's got candy and candy canes. Very cute. So Tickletails is my childhood burb. She is the only one of this size that I have. She came with this stand, and I thought I had her brush too, but I couldn't find it. I've lost a lot of things since I was a kid. Like this, I got this in the 80s. Like this is my childhood bird. As you can see, the stand is chewed on quite a bit here too. This is from when I was a teenager. I had a pet rat, and she got out all the time and chewed on everything. So this poor stand has really been through it. Here is, this is what the brush and the comb looks like. I could have sworn I still had this comb, but I really could not find it. I still, like, it was a pink comb, but I could not find it. But I think I got these from Taffeta, and just holding these, it filled me with nostalgia because I remember what these look like. But that is for those. That's for the big ones. And then they came out with like, I think I already said they came out with 50 different ones. And of course they have to do, after they put out like the OG ones, then they got to do like, there were ones with like furry tummies, which kind of freaked me out. Like I don't want something that old with a furry tummy. They had like some tropical ones. Their faces are weird. And then they did like kind of babyish ones with like big puffy cheeks, and I didn't care for those either. Like if I get more, which I might get some more, but they're going to be this kind. They're going to be the OG style. But this is also from my childhood. They had these little bitty ones. Can you not, ma'am? Dinah. My cat is a menace all the time, I'm afraid. They have these little bitty ones too. There were about maybe 8 of them or so. And they came with like an itty bitty little comb, which I didn't even look for the comb. Yeah, I can't find the comb either. I remember it was neon orange. It was the same color as this hair. But yeah, and it was little. It was like this big, so it probably fell through the cracks or through like a hole in, like I just have a plastic bag that holds all my accessories, and I feel like it gets smaller and smaller. But it came with a little teeny tiny bitty comb, and it came with this stand, and then I had a little ring. Like it was a little ring with a bird stand that would not fit my fingers now. And then it came with a tiara that also would not fit my head now, but it was a tiara with 3 little stands. So you could wear the tiara with 3 of these little fairy tale birds. We'll get up close. See, and it's almost this one. In reverse, they're really close to the same colors. In fact, they are pretty much the same colors. So this might be miniature, this one. I'm not sure. That is my fairy tale bird collection. That is all the birds I have. And pulling these out, even these, I thought, like the tails were in, I had at least like rolled them up and kept them nice, because I curled them and I kept them in plastic bags. But this, it's like if you just look at these wrong, the tails get messed up. And especially since my cat got, you guys saw my cat just got to them. But that's really all there is for this one. You can see, like none of these, I don't think you can find a fairy tale bird unless it's like unopened where the tail is perfect. This one's not too bad, but all of them, I'm probably gonna condition their tails. They're a little dry, not terribly bad. These are all, like I said, these are in really good condition that I found at this store. I don't even know where they got it. They're heavier on they're definitely heavier on the boys side of collecting, but they've been branching out to more girly stuff. I get surprised every time I go there and I see more girly stuff because it's definitely got a boy collector vibe. Like it's very heavy, and I said like Transformers and Star Wars and Ninja Turtles and like superhero action figures and all that kind of stuff. But I've been seeing, like, I'll go in there and they'll have some Barbies and they'll have Rainbow Bright and stuff like that too. They've been branching out and just accommodating all sorts of collectors. So I thought it was really cool to find them there, and it kind of reminded me that I do like burb collecting, and I do still like to collect some girly stuff from when I was a kid. So I'm really happy to have these burbs. I think I might actually put them out on display. I've never had them on display before. This one doesn't even have a stand. We'll see what we do with them. But this is just kind of a short video to show you my birds. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye.